Okay, what's going on in the news? Crisis in the People's Republic of China. Recent events have led to aggravation in the situation on the international level. You got DEFCON 3? Don't worry about it, man. We're all good. Tension on the border with China is escalating. Things could soon lead to full-fledged military clashes. While revenge sentiments and claims for the return of Amour and Premier constantly creep into speech of the Chinese leadership, we must take every effort to prevent a repeat of the 1969 conflict. So that gets them to 50. We can try to fight them. With American allies. We don't have American allies. Sure, just give them cash. We'll be nice to them. We issued a significant loan to the Chinese for 99 years. There is no need to think about his return. Chinese troops retreated from the border. But in China itself, they are beginning to talk more and more often about Soviet weakness. Ah, shit! And about restoring the borders of the great Li Shimin Taozhong, who conquered the northern barbarians. The Chinese press published a work about Emperor Wu Di, as stated in a revanchist spirit, whose cavalrymen reached Baikal himself. God damn it. God damn it. The new CPSU program. Appeasement? God damn. I made a mistake here, fellas. I made a mistake here. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Let's hope we all lived in 2084. That's true. I believe in ourselves. Soviet collapse is inevitable now. Ah. Not good. Not good. No, it's not good at all. I was gonna try to speak any Mandarin, but like I'm embarrassed to try to attempt it. I don't know much Mandarin. That fucked that up. Anyway, new CPSU program. The 20th Congress CPSU is approaching. For the past 5 years, the rightist minds of our party have been working on creating the new CPSU program. The current program was adopted in 1961 at the 22nd Congress of CPSU. At the time, Khrushchev proclaimed the goal of creating a material technical base for communism in 1980. Unfortunately, communism has not arrived, but the program, despite minor adjustments, remains the same. Entertaining the enemies of socialism with premature promises made by previous Soviet leaders, now the priorities of the party and state are changing. There is a need for a new program. Naturally, there is no consensus on what should be included and what can be promised. Some propose restoring the characterization of the modern era as a struggle between socialism and capitalism. Others insist on postponing the prospect of communism and focusing on perfecting the socialist system. There are even those who deny the existence of socialism in the Soviet Union. Okay. We remain committed. Socialism versus capitalism. Some people like us more. Political points. We'll aim at modernizing the system. Yeah, we're supposed to do this. It's simple. It's simple. As a result, the party's program underwent significant changes compared to the ones that exist in the past 25 years. The main goal of the party became the improvement of the socialist system. And among the primary tasks were the further democratization of society and deepening the socialist self-governance of the people. Chinese loan will go down to history. I mean, it's imagine the case. What would be like a good stream? Does anybody think it'd be a good stream idea to try to learn Chinese together on stream? In the coming days, a summit is set to take place in Geneva where General Secretary of the Communist Party, or Central Committee, Mikhail Gorbachev, and the United States President Ronald Reagan will meet. Duolingo stream. But I mean, Duolingo sucks, doesn't it? Like, it has like AI built into it now. There'll be the first high-level meeting between the leaders of the USSR and the United States in '79. The key issue of the upcoming meeting will be overcoming the freeze of recent years in the Cold War. During negotiations, the main task was formulated: the radical reduction of offensive nuclear weapons. But for us in the world at large, the issue is American SDI developments remains problematic. As far as I heard, like Duolingo, like they've added AI to the translations, and now the translations just aren't right, and they're just flat out wrong. So you get 50% reduction in offensive weapons. Military leadership loyalty will go down. Yesterday, the first official meeting between the two leaders took place at the Fleur de Villa on the shore of Lake Geneva. The interest in the meeting was so great that more than 3.5 thousand journalists from all over the world gathered to cover it. Although it is not possible to fully convince Reagan to shut down the SDI program, the American president agreed to enter into negotiations to clarify the provisions of the ABM Treaty, which limits the development of missile defense in space, but not its development. In the final statement, both sides once again agreed nuclear war should never be waged. The American side agreed to include a joint statement that the subjects and the goals of the Geneva talks, to prevent an arms race in space and stop it on Earth. Okay. During the meeting, Minister of Foreign Affairs and United States Secretary of State, George Shultz, signed a general agreement. Fantastic. If your military nukes go down to zero, the United States will invade you. I don't think they do that. I don't think so. Does anybody know how to say fuck in Russian? Okay, another event here. 150 points. Population's going up. Research points going down. The budget, really a -7. We can borrow a little bit more money from France. Is there anything we can cut? Nuclear technology education. Let's cut nuclear tech by like 10 points, maybe? Didn't really work. Yob Tolvomat? Tolviomat. I might be saying something way worse. I apologize if it's really bad. Okay. Yob Tolvomat. Tjolvo. What do we got in the event? Moscow City Committee. Comrade General Secretary, for almost 20 years, Moscow has been ruled by Viktor Grishin, who is rumored to have connections with the trade mafia. Many letters of complaint about Viktor Grishin were received by the Central Committee and at party meetings and workplaces. There are conversations condemning him for arrogance and focusing on slogans instead of action. Today, prominent party figure Igor Legachov, he hates me, proposed nominating a loyal party worker, Comrade Boris Yeltsin. Put him under supervision. Remain neutral. Block his candidacy. Liberal Democrats, reformers. I hate it, but we'll put him in there. Boris Meretz, the first secretary of the Regional Committee. Comrade Yeltsin was appointed first secretary of the Moscow City Committee. We hope that he'll continue to faithfully serve the cause of our motherland. We just gotta make him not like president of Russia. There's a vacant position. Is this about this vacant position? No. Relatively peaceful movement of merchant ships in the Persian Gulf has been ensured for some time. However, in early 1984, in an attempt to provoke foreign intervention in the war, Iraq attacked Iranian oil tankers near Karg Island. Tanker conflicts continued over the next 2 years. Kuwait recently asked the superpowers to protect Kuwait tankers from continued attacks by Iran. The United States initially ignored the request, but changed its stance after USSR provided Kuwait with several of its own tankers. Additionally, U.S. naval forces make protests, do not respond. We must do something about this for the expansion of American influence in the Middle East. Protest American intervention. Yeah, okay. We protest against the United States. USSR officially protested against the action of the United States Army after blowing up several Iranian frigates and drilling platforms. Americans stated that they are not interested in landing its troops on Iranian territory. How times change. Okay, Viktor Grishin. We need a We need to put someone else on the Politburo. Okay. By power. Why do you hate me so much, man? Start harassment. How much political... I don't even know how much points I have. Send to political exile. Cause stress and malaise. Who is he? Wait, what is your position in the government? Your second secretary. And your sympathy. Why do you hate me so much? I'll be honest, I don't really know. Political capital. No, I don't want to look at his page, okay? He died in 2021 at the age of 100? This guy's going to be a pain in our ass forever. Okay, more info. Harass him. Just get him out of here. Who do we want to put into the Central Committee? 114 Thrift. You dog shit, man. But maybe we want to put Yes Man in? Unambitious and peaceful? Are you already in the thing? Cause 100 points? Sure. Oh no, we can't. He doesn't have all the modifiers. Marketer compromising. Sympathetic to reformers. He's unambitious. We love to see it. Desired position. He doesn't have a position right now. There's gotta be somebody in here we can throw in there, right? You're 32. Okay, I don't know how to add somebody into this. Is anybody, like, not... No, it's removing him from the Politburo. I don't want to remove him. Like, I'm fine adding in, like, the moderates as well. As long as they like me. I'm not going to put in, like, a real hater. Who are you? I don't know. Oh, this is looking at Ryzhkov. No, I want to look at me. Who likes me? You like me. You're already in the Politburo. What about you? How do I see my modifiers? Does anybody actually know where to see those? I'm not... Statistics. Strength of special services. Budget. -7 is not too bad, I think. Politics. I mean, everybody hates you for even searching into them, which, I mean, I guess makes sense. Interference in other countries. I tried doing that. It didn't seem like it was working. Like, let's go down a little bit, like, to you. Because I think all these are filled. You hate me. Industrial technology. Cybernetic technology. Yeah, like I'm not so that I need the modifier period of settling into the job to not be active. And I don't know where I actually see that. Who are you? You're a reformist? Are you a military guy? Compromising idealist, arbitrary. Nanotechnology. Economical, compromising, a firm hand, conspiracy theorist. You hate me. I need someone else to be like in charge of the armed forces right now. I want someone who's tough. Tough but fair. Nationalist. Like, what about you? I mean, I don't. How do you tell who'd be good at like being a military dude? It's gotta be somebody. Conspiracy participants, Politburo, right, loyalty. Maybe like someone who's like really good at intrigue, but is unambitious, unyielding. People in the military don't like you for that. Partycrat, industrialist, marketeer, unambitious. What about you? Like, what if I were to appoint you as the Minister of Defense? Because you have firm hands, which you have. You're unambitious. That settling period is till March of 1986. Okay, thank you. Cannot be appointed as a military advisor. Okay, well, thanks. What about you? You're a conspiracy theorist, but that's fine. A conspiracy theorist who's... No, you hate me. Never mind. As a conspiracy theorist that hates me is not what I'm looking for. Poor recruiter. Why is it so hard to find somebody who's a reformist but also is a staunch militarist? Who thought this would be like a difficult like, what about you? Can I appoint you as Minister of Defense? Loyalty will go up. Ranks 41. Okay, I can't do anything with any of these people yet. Okay. Monthly actions, one-time actions, sends financial aid. So, what map mode are you? Interference, subsidies. Anyone else we can trade? I mean, again, we can't really trade with anybody because everybody's kind of poor. You know, anybody that we could work with is poor. Ability on some of these countries is pretty low. We can ARP shipments to the partisans of Nigeria. I think could be useful. NGO funding, expand ideological outreach. Begin support for loyal parties. And expand ideological outreach in Nigeria. I think Nigeria could be like a little pet project for us to see how this actually works. And events have appeared. Okay, so this is our first event, I guess. The next plenary of the Central Committee of the CPSU begins. A meeting of the highest body of the party in the period between Congresses. Usually, the most important and most pressing issue is internal party work. Well, I mean, obviously, we're going to oppose the neo-Stalinist, right? Because they've got to be the most... Or we can keep everybody peaceful. More loyalty. Oppose neo-Stalinist. They're definitely going to be the most against us. In a report, you spoke against the neo-Stalinist faction, accusing them of schismic activities. The faction leaders tried to resist during the debate, but a majority of delegates agreed with you and joined in on the criticism. In the new composition of the Central Committee, representatives of the faction occupy an insignificant portion. We love to see it. Oh, we like kicked them out. Oh, they're banned? Hell yeah, get their ass out of here, man. We hate them. There's also another conspiracy against us because we kicked them out, which, I mean, probably not great. EEC expansion. Spain and Portugal joined the European Economic Community. Just over a decade ago, both countries shed the yoke of dictatorship and transitioned into democracy. Negotiations for the entry of both nations in the EEC took several years and were accompanied by intense political battles and public debates. However, in the end, in the summer of 1985, Spain and Portugal joined the EEC. User interface of all sections consists of several parts. At the top of the screen, you'll find main indicators for countries, warnings. I've seen this before. Get out of here, game. I do need the military to like me. We're at negative 24 bucks. What if I just pay off my loans? Economy wars -30. Oh, we're poor. Oh, we're broke, man. I don't even know what rollback does. Reserve, export. Basic income. Agriculture -1. Oil -14. Expenses are all of these. Is there anything we can cut reasonably? I don't want to get them mad at me. Environmental support. What are you? Loyalty of the intelligentsia, diplomatic missions. Thing is, I kind of don't want to cut anything. Isn't that the problem with like being a leader of a country? Is that you always want to like just spend more money? Import of luxury goods. Import of art objects. Import less art. Envelopes for security services. For every 10 more than 30, you get corruption. Oh, this is for influence. Okay. Cut propaganda down a little bit, and we'll cut we'll cut you down by a little bit, and we'll hope that goes okay. To at least be positive. We're back down to -13. They're making even less money. Our oil income is tanking, and I don't know why. We're almost broke.